Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs and I welcome you back to another Hearthstone subscriber challenge. This time I'm going to be fighting against Mr. Entinen. It's been long overdue. We've been doing a lot of fighting in Hearthstone lately, but I haven't recorded any of it. But it's time! So we'll do three matches, we'll see who decides to win those three matches. I gotta be honest, he has beat me a lot of times. He has a lot of really silly decks that somehow just works. I'm gonna start off with my regular Holy Priest deck. This is my standard go-to deck. It's definitely not my strongest one, but it's the one I have the most experience playing. It is just a normal standard priest deck with a lot of good minions and a lot of healing power in it, as well as a lot of removals. It's a solid deck, I really like it. Okay, he's gonna run his rogue deck. This is either... sure. This is either gonna be... this is either gonna be a Miracle Rogue, or it's gonna be one of those gay-ass death rattle decks he likes to run with. Anyway, I'm gonna keep the cultists. I'm gonna drop the Thought Steal on the Soul Priests. I like the cultist. It's a really strong 3-drop, and if you can somehow get it working with another minion, you can buff it up to insane degrees, so I really like that. Now the question is, do I want to play the use on turn 2? I'm actually not sure.
Job's done.
Because he might have an Assassin's Blade or some other weapon. So it's a tough choice, actually. I might play it. You know, I think I'm just gonna go play it. It's nice to destroy a weapon, but board control is everything in Hearthstone. And you always want to get as much board control as possible. Now I can play the Dark Cultists. And if that somehow dies, is he actually gonna go for the use? Nah, he's gonna go for my face, that's fine. I can play the Dark Ooze right now, sorry, the Dark Cultist, and if that dies, then I'm gonna buff up my Ooze to a 3-5, which is pretty kick-ass. I like this card a lot. I run it in most of my priest decks, 1 or 2. I think I have 2 in this one. So, yeah, I like it a lot. It's been growing on me. When I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Okay, what does he have? He has a Shiv, so he's gonna probably run his face into the Ooze. Yeah, it's most likely a Miracle deck. He has killed me once with it. He's gonna run his Arcane Golem out with Shadow Step combo and Cold Blood, and he's gonna do like 20 damage in a single turn. So I need to make sure I stay on high health. I think I'm actually gonna run a Soul Priest out right now. It allows me to do 2 damage with my hero power, which is actually pretty kick-ass. It's like a mage power on crack. And I can use that to remove a lot of the cheap rogue minions you see in the Miracle Rogue deck. No, sorry, in the Sue deck. If it's a Sue. If it is a Sue, I am really surprised why he hasn't played more minions up until now. I think it's a Miracle Rogue. But they recently nerfed Leroy Jenkins. He's a 5 cost right now, so it's very tricky to do the Shadow Step combo with him, so most rogues have just resorted to using the Arcane Golem instead. It does 2 less damage, and it gives mana crystals to your opponents, but it works just the same. You can do about 20 damage with it if you do the Shadow Step combo right, which is terrifying. But against the Priest, I dare say it's less effective, because Priests have access to heals. Now what is he gonna do? He's gonna sap my Cultist. He's gonna backstab it, okay. That is interesting. Is he actually gonna kill it? Because if he kills it, then he's gonna buff up my Soul Priest to insane degrees. What is he doing? Oh, he's gonna eviscerate. Okay. And then he's gonna do... No? Okay. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna play the Sludge Belcher right now. I've pretty much exchanged all of my... like, previously, before this card came along, Sentient Shield Monster was the best taunt in the game. Because it was a 4 cost for 3-5. However, okay, here's the Auctioneer, here comes the spells. He's gonna get a... It's so silly that you can get a draw from the coin. It really fucking is stupid. Now he's gonna conceal it. Anyway, the Sludge Belcher is, in my opinion, the best taunt in the game right now. It's just so insanely good. For 1 card, you pretty much gain a Sentient Shield Master and a Goldshire Footman on top of each other. So it's basically like 2 cards in 1, which is really good. Okay, so I can't get rid of his Auctioneer right now. I wish I could, but I can't. But he's really low on health right now. So he should be a little bit careful, I'd say. I'm gonna play the Drake. Probably I'll just shield my Sludge Belcher and just go for his face. If he's not careful right now, he will just die. I mean, he's down to 9 health already. And I have a 3-7 on the board. Now, of course, he could sap that. And I do think he has a sap. As long as that Auctioneer is out, I run the danger of... Okay, here we go. Here's the sap. He could Arcane Golem, Shadow Step right now, but I'm on 29 health, so he needs to bring me down a little bit first. Now, if he goes for my face right now, it's a clear... What is he gonna do? No, he's board controlling now. One thing you can know about Miracle Rogues, as long as they're removing your minions, it means they don't have the damage they need yet to take you down. If they're starting to do eviscerates to your face, you can swear there's an Arcane Golem or Leroy coming up real soon. And with Conceal, he's gonna keep his Auctioneer alive. It's a trademark ability of the Miracle Rogue. He's gonna keep drawing. However, I have another Sludge Belcher. And I think I'm just gonna heal myself. As long as I can keep my health high, his deck is really weak. Like, it only starts getting dangerous the moment I start dropping below 20. Okay, he has a backstab. What I love about the Sludge Belcher is that it's so hard to get down. Like, even if you manage to kill it, suddenly there's another taunt up, which is really fucking annoying to deal with. So yeah, he just spent 3 cards to deal with the Sludge Belcher, and still there's another taunt to deal with. Which is why this card is so amazing. Also, it in my deck there's a lot of 4-cost minions, so having 2 5-cost minions instead of 2 more Testingos is really effective on the mana curve, which is why I also like the Sludge Belcher so much. But I think I have this game in the bag, because if he doesn't kill this thing, then it's a Holy Fire and Slime to the face. What is he doing? He's actually cold-blooding his Auctioneer. Okay. What is he doing? Does he really think he can kill me at 27 health? He might be able to.
This guy's toast.
Nah, I don't think so. He's gonna be very lucky. Yeah, maybe. Okay. He's up to 14 attack right now. Or 12, I mean. He's gonna do a lot of damage to my face, but nah. I can... Now what should I do right now? I can Holy Fire, which will buy me a couple more turns. It is actually kind of scary. I think I should Holy Fire, because I have no taunts. I could Holy Fire his Auctioneer, which I actually think would be the safest bet, actually. And then I'll just Shadow Ward, Pain his... I can't leave a minion with 12 attack up on the board. That is suicidal. And I think he's out of juice right now, unless he suddenly has a Leroy. I mean, I'm at 20 health now, so theoretically he could burst me down. Okay, he has a Drake. Is he gonna start Sinister Striking now?
My eyes.
Okay, he's gonna try to heal himself up. I mean, this is still this game could still go both ways. I'm gonna play myself an early Farseer, play the Shattered Sun Cleric, and then I'm just gonna keep healing myself. Just keep healing yourself, keep healing yourself.
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh my god, he has 1 card left in his deck.
Well played.
But I'm still waiting for that Arcane Golem combo. It is pretty insane, but he just used 2 Cold Bloods though, so it is not as scary anymore. Okay, here comes the Sinister Strikes. This is where it starts to get scary. He probably has 2 of those. Okay, this is very scary.
I'm out of cards.
He could very well burst me down right now. Let's see. It's insane how much damage a Miracle Rogue can do in a turn. You should never underestimate it. I'm really glad I healed myself. But he's actually destroying my minions, which leads me to believe he doesn't have lethal. I think he's pretty fucked right now. I have 16 cards left in my deck. He has 0. I don't really see how he's gonna... And I'm gonna steal his Talon's next turn, which is gonna be hilarious. Actually, you know... No, I should kill it. Because if I kill it, he's gonna fatigue himself. Yeah. I'm actually gonna kill his Talnos. Because that's gonna fatigue him. I could steal it, but I don't want to. I'd rather just let him die of fatigue. So can he do 18 damage in a single turn after using all of his Sinister Strikes and Eviscerates? Oh, here comes the Golem! But he doesn't have any more Cold Blood, so... I really doubt that he can do more than 11 damage, but...
This guy's tough.
This is scary. This is pretty scary. Is he gonna Shadow Step? Yeah, he's gonna Shadow Step. Can he do 9 damage? Oh my god, can he fucking do 9 damage? This is fucking... Okay, here comes the heal. He's gonna play the Golem. 4 more damage. Oh no, I think I won. Yeah, I won. Okay, let's see, maybe I can draw my last Holy Fire. That would be really nice. I have 2. No, maybe I can draw Sinister Strike. Come on, give me something that does damage. Oh, what? Oh.
Well played.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna play my Taunt then. I used Thought Steal when he had no cards left. That was kind of silly. And he dies to fatigue. Well played.
Well played.
That was up to a nice start. I managed to beat his Miracle World deck. Essentially, what killed him right there is not being able to draw his Arcane Golem. If he'd drawn that a lot sooner, then he'd be able to kill me with the Cold Blood combo. But he had to Cold Blood his Auctioneer, and it's just not as good because if you Shadow Step it, it can't attack. So it's pretty useless to Shadow Step an Auctioneer. If he Shadow Stepped his Golem, he'd be able to attack again. Alright, let's. I'm gonna run one of my newer decks, which I call Spell Power. It is a really good deck, actually. When I created it first time, it was initially meant as a joke. I was like, okay, I'm going to put every single spell power card and spell card into a Shaman deck, and I'm going to run with some totem cards. And I'm a rank like 12 now, and it's actually working really well. But this is Shom's worst deck, or Entinen's worst deck. I hate the Paladin deck, but you know what? This deck might actually be able to do well against it. I'm gonna keep the Drake, I think. So basically what this Shaman deck does is it relies a lot on totems. My initial dream scenario is to get all 4 totems up and play Totemic Might ×2 to get a lot of really beefy totems. The healing totem is actually insanely good in this deck because it's really good against decks that does a little bit of damage slowly over time. Like for example the Silverhand Recruits. But it's weak against rushdown decks, and of course it's also weak against equality and shit like that. I'm just gonna play my Kobold Geomancer, but it's actually surprisingly effective against Sue, because you have like these little spells like Frost Shock, Lightning Storm, Forked Lightning, which is really good against taking down those weaker minions that Sue likes to play. I've actually been crushing Sue with this deck, and you do meet a lot of Sue decks. Now if you don't know what that is, it's essentially Warlock decks that run a lot of weak, low-cost minions. And then finish off with the Doom Guard. It's really effective. So, okay. He's playing tokens. He loves his tokens. And I'm not going to spend my spells on his tokens. That is just silly. But I have a taunt right now, so that's nice. I'm just going to go for his face. Do I want to play anything else? No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to coin out an Assured Drake next turn. As I said, this deck relies on a lot of spell damage. Okay, what is he doing? He's Hammer of Wrathing my Kobold. Okay, that's fine. And spells like Lightning Storm and Forked Lightning gets ridiculously strong with enough spell power on the board. Which is the idea behind this. Alright, let's point out the Assured Drake. I don't want to use spell power cards against his... I don't want to use spells against his recruits, it's just silly. But yeah, this is a really good card right here. If you get 2 of those, then you can play your Mana Tide, as well as your Attack Totem. Oh, that's the true Silver Champion. Oh, I hate this card. I hate this weapon so much. It's a golden one of that. Not that the golden one is any better, but... Okay. Let's see. Let's play the Dal... If I play the Dalrite Mage, she's just gonna get destroyed. This is actually really fucking annoying. But I guess I kinda just have to bait out his True Silver. I mean, he's probably just gonna kill it, but... You know, what else can I do? He's gonna kill other things anyway, so... And what's really annoying with those 2 tokens out on the board is that he can do this. He can clear off my totems. So they're really effective in that regard. So my plan is that he's gonna play a lot of minions soon, so I can use my Lightning Storm. I think he knows this deck. He's played against it before, so he may know what kind of deck this is. So he may be... Okay, here's his Sludge Belcher. Now, I like to Earth Shock this thing, but I don't think I have any Earth Shock right now, which is a problem. Now, what I could do is I could Lava Burst it down. The problem with Lava Burst is that it has a lot of overload on it, so it can be a little bit tricky in that regard. If I can Earth Shock this thing, then it's dead. Like, it literally can't taunt, and it can't summon a slime. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to summon a totem right here. Okay, so I do get the spell power totem, which would have been great. No, I think I'm just gonna have to lava burst. So he's filling up his board with weak minions, which is really good for me if I can get the lightning storm off. Here comes the Drake. I can certainly lightning bolt that, but he's most likely going to destroy my Wrath of Air totem. I could go Kobold Lightning Storm, but I'm gonna have 5 mana next turn, which is actually enough. I could Kobold Lightning Storm. I think actually I'm gonna do that. That will clear his entire board. 3 to 4. It might not destroy his Drake. It will if we're lucky. We're gonna gamble. Come on. Come on. Yes! It destroyed his Drake. Awesome. That was a little bit lucky on my part. But cleared out a lot of his tokens, his Drake, as well as his slime. So I think that was a good use of Lightning Storm. And I have another one. So if he plays a lot of minions, I'll still be able to do something. It's pretty even, I'd say. He has a slight card advantage. And there goes his Hammer of Wrath. So that's 2 of his hammers used. He still hasn't used any equalities or consecrations. Here's his Pyromancer. I'm thinking about just killing that immediate, actually. I don't like the... Actually, you know what? The Pyromancer is actually going a little bit against him, truth be told. Because if he casts a spell, then he's gonna clear out his own token. He doesn't like my healing totem. What? Not that card. What are you on about? He doesn't like the healing totem. It worked really well against him last time we played. I think I'm just gonna lightning bolt that guy. Yeah, healing totem is insanely good, by the way. It is actually really good. So what I'm gonna do next turn is I'm gonna play my totem, and then I'm gonna play Totemic Mites. And that's gonna leave me with a really strong totem. Now, what's so good with the healing totem is that it essentially negates his tokens. Okay, he has another true silver champion, of course he does. That sword is so good. Like, he essentially is guaranteed to kill 2 minions with that shit, which is really good. Okay, so now I have 8 mana. I do have Bloodlust, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna summon a totem. And then I'm gonna summon my Ogre Magi. I can do Forked Lightning Frost Shock. Or I could do 2 Frost Shocks. I think I'm gonna do that. He's gonna kill my Ogre next turn. Anyway. So I'm just gonna kill this thing. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe you shouldn't fall for it. I would actually prefer if he didn't kill this. Seriously? Okay, nice. Actually, that's not what I wanted to happen, but at least that's 2 of his true silvers used. The only thing that worries me right now is that he has an insane card advantage on me. Okay, he's gonna get rid of my healing totem. That's actually not bad. If I can get a Wrath of Air right now, I can kill his. If I can get a Wrath of Air, come on. Ah, fuck. Oh, I can still kill him. I'll do this. Forked Lightning. And I am in desperate need of cards right now, so I really need my Mana Tide. If I get my Mana Tide now, I think I'm just gonna go to Totemic. Oh fuck, yes, a Guardian of the King, so I'm gonna have to Frost Shock that, I think.
Reporting for duty.
I think I'm gonna have to Frost Shock it. Ah, there's my Mana Tide. Lovely. Alright, so I'm gonna go Mana Tide, Totemic Call, and then Totemic Might, I think. Ah, that's beautiful, actually. Okay, we're gonna freeze this shit. Beautiful. So now I'm gonna get some cards out of that. Hopefully I can keep it alive. But knowing Mr. Entinen, he probably has some equality consecration shits in his deck. So if he does that, then my Mana Tide is dead. And I need to keep it alive for a couple of turns now. I haven't seen him use a single Consecration yet, and I haven't seen him use a single Equality, which worries me. Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, Equality, Consecration. Of course, he's gonna fuck up his own Guardian of Ancient Kings too, but this is bad for me because I have a ridiculously weak card advantage right now, or he has a ridiculously strong card advantage, I should say. And what is he gonna do? He's gonna give it Divine Shield. Oh, that's such a good play. So unless I get... Okay. Oh, fuck me. Well, let's just play a Fire Elemental and hope we get it. It doesn't matter if we get a Taunt Totem, actually. That was a little bit good, I suppose. But he could easily kill my... he could kill my Fire Elemental now with his Divine Shield minion. So he got lucky. So this match isn't looking great for me right now. I think we're gonna go through a third match. We'll have to see. Okay, there's a Sludge Belcher. Oh, that's not good. How many cards does he have left? He has 10 cards, I have 11. So, maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's actually Lightning Bolt that shit. Do we go for the Sludge Belcher's face? I do think we do. There we go. Fire Elementals are so ridiculously overpowered. They don't even have Overload, and they're just amazing. I mean, they basically like a Lord of the Arena, but instead of the Taunt, they have a ridiculously good battle cry. Okay. Is he seriously running his tokens? Okay, never mind. I see why I did it. Tokens are so good. They are... I'd say they're the best hero power. Okay, I think he's got me right now, unless I get a Lightning Storm right now. And even that wouldn't save me the game. But if I got a Lightning Storm, nope. But I'm just gonna have to play every single minion I get regardless. But this isn't looking great for me. He can take away my Ogre Magi with his Argent Commander, and then he can run his Argent Protector into my Searing Totem, and he has a strong board. But if I draw my Lightning Storm right now, I'm gonna equalize the board. So I hope he plays more minions. Come on, play more minions. Okay, more tokens.
Reporting for duty.
This Bloodlust card is so useless right now. It's the most useless card in the world. Nice play, actually. That's good. That's well played. Okay, come on, Lightning Storm. Nah. Okay, I can kill his... I can at least do this, I suppose. Does he have lethal on me? 1, 4, 8, 10, 12, almost. Come on, Lightning Storm. Come on, Lightning Storm. Seriously, one Lightning Storm now would be the best thing in the world. Ah, never mind. I think the Lightning Storm just failed, guys. I think he gets lethal right now. Yeah, this is lethal.
Well played.
Alright, 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go to a third match. What deck should I pick? Okay, so I have a couple of options right now. I can use my standard priest deck. I have my Surog, which is a really solid deck. I have my Deathcloth, which is a wonky deck, but it can work. It's basically a Warlock deck with a lot of Death Rattles in it. I have my Naughty Secrets deck, which is a secret-based mage deck. I have my Lawless deck, which is similar to his deck, just a little bit I think I'm gonna go with the Surog. Knowing Mr. Entinen right now, he's probably gonna go for his ridiculous Death Rattle mage deck, or he's gonna go for... He's just gonna keep using his Paladin deck. I'm actually not sure, but I'm gonna go with my Surog. It's actually a really good deck. I stole it from Trump. Okay, he's running the same deck, which is actually okay.
I will fight with honor.
I think I should perhaps be able to beat his deck with this. I have a Swampus, I think. Not sure. But this is actually a really good opener. So this is a rogue deck with a lot of low-cost minions in it, so I might be able to just rush him down. But he has Lay on Hands and Guardian of Kings, which is not good. So the problem with getting Defiance Ringleader when you don't have the coin is that you can't use the coin to trigger the combo. However, I can go Argent Champion. I can go Cold Blood right now if I really want to. That is going to give me a 5-1. I'm going to go do that. I mean, it puts a really solid threat on the board. He's gonna need to summon a token, and I'll be able to do 10 damage to him before he can do anything, unless he has some sort of card to counter it. Okay, a Pyromancer, that's fine. Oh, you asshole. Of course. That's a good play by him. However, what I can do right now is I can kill the Pyromancer with daggers, and then I can go for his face. So I'd say it's worth it. If I could do 10 damage to his face with a 1-cost minion and Cold Blood, I'd say the Cold Blood paid for itself. He's gonna summon a token. What I could do right now is I could go Shattered Sun Cleric Cold Blood. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I even have I still have Leroy in this deck. Okay, that's a little bit weird. I'm actually gonna go Cold Blood.
I fight. Here we go.
And then we'll remove the token. Unless he has something to deal with this thing. He might just get killed by the Argent Squire. I hope he has... Okay, he has Hammer. But still, I did a lot of damage to him. And I think that's... I can actually go Leroy now. I think I might just go Leroy. I'll just burst the... I'll just burst him down.
Let's do this.
He's down to 6 health right now. Of course, he's gonna kill my Leroy with the Whelps. But still, he's really low right now. And I have Eviscerates in my deck.
My shield.
Oh, that's a smart play right there. That's a real smart play right there. But still, he's so low on health right now. Okay, so we'll go Ambusher into Defiance. We can backstab him, but I don't think I want to. But he needs to answer this threat right now because he's so low on health. This is what I love about this deck. It's super aggro, and his Paladin deck is very slow. It takes time to build up, so I think it was the perfect counter. But he might have shit like Equality Consecration right now, and if he does, then I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, Avenging Wrath. That could work, but I don't think he'll be able to remove my 5/5. Okay. Okay, really nice.
Well played.
I have lethal on him right now, unless he can remove this one. That's lethal.
Here we go. Well played.
And it seems like I won the subscriber challenge as well. So now we can pretend like I kick Entinen's ass all the time. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the subscriber challenge, guys. I know it's been a while since I did the last one. If any of you want to challenge me, then feel free to do it. My battle tag is Mangs #2711, so feel free to add me. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time.